Oh yeah.
Dustin.
What's up,
Adrian.
guys? Let me make sure I'm live.
Oh, we're live.
We're live now. Ah,
What
so
up?
we're supposed to do this right at 4 o'clock, but I'm like, okay, what the heck? Um, so, yeah. So what's up, guys? It's StrikerHero Camo. I'm making a live stream right now, with Corvamex.
What up?
Uh,
Mm.
and I had this idea like a few months ago. Oh my gosh. Of where you meet up with people from your past. I'm like, I do collabs all the time with people who are in this community, who are new in this community, and I'm just like, what if I just flop it on set and do a video with someone I've never talked to in years? And Corvamex, we've been talking over Facebook for like a little bit in there, but like I've never even actually video chatted you or anything like that. So this is crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this podcast series. I had this idea for a while. Um, of why somebody got out of Skylanders. I want this to be like a podcast to show their point of views because I'm interested in seeing that because it's really interesting, and I thought it would be interesting if you guys can leave questions or something about that of what you have for him because yeah, I don't think he's gonna come back to Skylanders, but this is just a nice live stream because we used to do them back in 2014 and it used to be so crazy. So yeah, this is like a podcast series I'm doing. The first episode of why you got out of Skylanders, of course. Um, so we kind of want to go into. Do you want to start with like the past, like 2014, of what we used to do, like live streams, in the trap team era? Of course, the trap team days were the best, in my opinion. Do you kind of feel the same way, or something?
Honestly, I do. Whenever I think about all the live streams that we did with everybody else and when we used to get along so well, I definitely remember it being definitely during the trap team era. Um, I think it was just because of that game, honestly. I think that was just like the
Yeah.
best one out of the series so far.
Definitely, I still get like feelings of 2014, like it was amazing. I think most of us that I talk to now, like United Scouts America and like myself, we talk about Trap Team all the time and how it was so important. And so um I feel like definitely Toys with Bob still has. I still think they still make the best games, in my opinion. But people say that they Superchargers. The Superchargers is kind of where you got out, I think, of the whole thing. And I know most people did actually got out near Superchargers. Um, but what's some of your, I guess, reasonings? I think you did get out of Superchargers, right? Maybe you got Superchargers um, but never finished it or something. But I know you didn't get the newest game, Imaginators.
Well, first of all, there's somebody in the comments said, "Ignite the fire." Who's the guest then? Hi, my name is Corvamex. I used to do YouTube videos and I used to do live streams with Josh. I don't know if he still has them up. He probably does.
I have them up. It's Camo Goes Live Ep.1 actually.
Oh, jeez.
And it's kind of crazy, Ignite. You should go back and watch some of my older videos because this is kind of what this live stream's all about, actually. But yeah, he's somebody you guys may not know or may know. I know Ignite, you're kind of new into the community, so I don't know if you know him, but yeah. So this is Corvamex. He did scanner videos back in Trap Team and just hang out and stuff. This kind of like on the spot. We've never talked in like so long, but I should pull up the comments. Where's the comments? Videos.
Don't you have the video open in another tab?
No, I should find it though. See, this always happens when I like. So yeah, so you got out on Superchargers?
I'm trying to remember exactly. It was well, I mean, I know I did a few Supercharger videos, but then afterwards they kind of like dipped down and I didn't do anything afterwards for like the longest time. Yeah. And then I started to change my videos a bit, but then I stopped uploading afterwards because like I got really busy and like I just didn't have that like energy to make videos anymore.
Yeah, and I think most people can actually relate into the community. I know some people just don't have creative content to post or anything like that. And that's why they kind of like, they're like, I'm gonna wait till the news comes out about this new game. It's kind of boring right now. I'm gonna wait till the news to upload videos and um but they want to say that they're still into the community, but um it just kind of bothers me because like they come back only for the news, and like I know most of us, including the new people, we're in it because we're fans of the franchise, and many people are making videos because they've been fans of the franchise for a long time. So it just kind of bothers me. I don't know if you could kind of see that, but it does, like, it's bothering me. I know, but you kind of like disappeared. You just stopped making videos and just stopped like that, which I kind of appreciate. Not that you stopped making videos, but I kind of like appreciate when people just disappear like that because they actually are out of Skylanders completely, kind of, and stuff like that. But people want to still be in the community, but they're like, I'm not gonna post anything until news comes out, and it's just like they're like news hungry, view hungry. It's just like it's just irritating.
I definitely agree with that.
Um,
I just think most people's videos, I'm not saying yours, no, no, you still kept trying to do stuff.
it's fine,
But I do agree with you that most people would make videos just when like there was news about that stuff, but then after like months the game came out, they'd like stop making new videos about it.
Yeah. And there's another side to it. The people who just leave entirely, which there hasn't been that stuff happening, I think, since you left, or most people. But it's just, yeah, it's crazy. Um I'm gonna read the comments real quick. Let's see. Um, yeah, Ignite the Fire said Trap Team was awesome. I fell out of Skylanders during Superchargers. I came back recently. D Watt said, why don't you come back, bro? Skylanders is great. He's not coming back, I don't think.
Yeah, no, 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 I'm not.
Video.
Okay, here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. A few days ago, like maybe like a week or two ago, I was in Toys R Us because they're closing, and I saw that Supercharged the Imaginators was on sale. So I was like, okay, why not? I'll just buy it, right? But I'm not gonna make like new videos about it, right? I'll just like play it just to see what's it about. Since like I ain't gonna spend $80 on a game, but now that it went down to like 25, I was like, okay.
Yeah. Like creating your character seemed fun at the start, but it's not really. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone who fell out of Skylanders. It's really just because creating your characters seemed fun, but it's just boring now. Like I'm not, after 8 months. I wasn't even. I wasn't like itching to say, oh, I'm gonna create another character in my creation crystal. I'm not gonna do that because I have my 3D prints. You probably could see them back there. I have like 2 3D prints. That was the coolest part, is they brought out the 3D prints.
Whatever happened to that, by the way? Did they stop doing that?
Yeah, they stopped doing it like a few months ago, like 5 6 months ago.
How come?
Um, but for like a whole year, you could like create your 3D prints and they have a chip in the bottom, so like you could put on the portal and stuff like that, and that was cool. Cooler than the Imaginate crystals and stuff.
How much were they again? Like $60 each or something, or 30?
The crystals were
no, like the actual 3D printed ones.
Oh, those were, yeah, $50 $60.
Oh hell no, no.
Yeah, but they were
for
cool.
a 3D print.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah. Let's funny thing about me is never going out. I've just been enjoying it since Christmas 2011. People fall out. There's like fallouts and stuff in between. I mean, I remember like before Giants came out, I was just like, I thought it was gonna be like Skylanders was just gonna be one game. I talked about this on my channel probably plenty of times, but I thought about getting on Skylanders with Giants with the second game. I'm like, there's no way they're making a second game. There's just going to be 30 figures. Even if they didn't make a new game, there's not going to be figures along with it. But little do you know, like, they want to keep making figures and stuff and making stuff new and have gimmicks and all that stuff. Make people buy it.
Oh yeah, no, I hated that, and I feel like it lost most of its charm on the way. Like, you know how it like originally used to be like, oh, it's all about you. You're the portal master. You control these characters that came to our world and all that, and they never touched upon it ever again afterwards. After like the second game, right?
Yeah, the second game I want to say, because Swap Force had a totally different story with like it breaking apart, really, breaking apart and switching bodies and stuff.
Yeah, that was the main focus of the game. That they were like in a whole another world, and they came to our world all frozen, all that. And then like you don't see those in the commercials anymore. Like they're just like, oh, Skylanders, blah blah blah, fight, blah blah blah. This okay, but like originally, if you see the difference between the commercial from before and now, like the commercials before, they always focused on that part that they came to our world, and you're the portal master, and boom boom, you got to help them and whatnot.
D-Watts in this chat said, Crash is the reason why I'm back into this community. Crash the Skylands, he's a fellow SkyTuber or whatever now. He does a really good job. I don't know if you saw his videos, whatever, because I don't know how much you see. But I guess as I'm talking, you can bring stuff up. Skylands, he's really cool, and he's pretty much like almost like the Sky Boy and Girl. He's of course smaller than Sky Boy and Girl, but he's like the one who's trying to kind of make fun videos, fun skits, and he edits very well with his videos. And Jap28, he edits really amazing, kind of like that. Um, but yeah, I really they're the two, and plus Portapod TV, they're like the three ones that you see a lot now, and I'm still holding on with my channel and stuff because I've never personally got out of Skylanders. I'm always gonna like Skylanders, but making videos, I've felt like I wanted to quit because not that there was nothing going on like what I was mentioning earlier about what some people do, but I think it was just because I thought I had my time, because like I did have my time in like 2013, 2014, and things were just not the same. So I just wanted to quit because of that, like a long time ago.
That's fair.
Um, but so the reason why you kind of just got out of Skylanders was just, did you like lose interest or?
Well, like I said before, that kind of appeal kind of went away. Like it just diverged into a completely different game after like Giants and Swap Force. And that's not and like that's the original reason why I fell in love with the game. Like I remember when I got the first game for Christmas and like I spent the whole day playing it and it got really night and like it was dark outside. And I don't know, there was like this nice magical feeling to it. Like, like because magic's part of the game, right?
Mhm.
And like I definitely felt that. But then like afterwards, like it just felt more like they were trying to make more money by making more toys and all that, and more expensive too. Like they don't even make core characters anymore. They just make the giant like characters that cost more money.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I can see what you're going there with that. Um, Ignite the Fair says, Imaginators is a good game. I've gotten bored of it right now. I feel like if you take a step back and you could be like, why did I spend so much money on my shelf or my toys on my shelf? I could kind of like people quit from that because they feel like they just spent so much money and and or their parents kind of be like, maybe you should get out of Skylanders. I mean, it's just too much money. You're growing up and stuff like that. Oh, it's a kids game.
That's way too much money right there. Like especially for any of you kids. Like I don't know how old y'all are, but like I'm pretty sure most of your Skylanders come from your parents, not from you. Then like I know that's a lot of money. Like I feel bad for making my parents spend much money on that, but like now I have a job so I can buy my own stuff, right? But like because like I even went out today and bought Nintendo Labo, the first kit.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I went
That's
to buy it.
considered choice of life, but not in the same way as Skylanders. But it's kind of like Lego Dimensions, build your own stuff, and then
Mhm.
I guess.
Well, actually, I got a gift card from my aunt, but that's
Uh,
beside the point. No, but I do buy a bunch of stuff for myself now because I have a job. Um, but that's not the point. The point I was talking about is that it's very expensive, and like now that I have money, and like even I wouldn't want to be constantly buying so many figurines. Like maybe right now that Toys R Us is going out of business, and they're right now 50% off right now. I think, yeah. And I feel like the last 2 weeks they're gonna be up to like 60-70% off. So hey, if you don't have any other Skylanders that you need, you should probably buy them right now. Um, but yeah, no, that's a lot of money. Like, how much is that? Like the shelf back there of yours? How much do
I've
you
never
think?
counted my Skylanders, so I have no idea. I mean, I got every single characters probably on the posters, all the regulars, but it have all the colored variants, like every single one that shows up in the game that's like colored, like granites and nitros and jades and stuff like that. But I just don't have every chase variant. I'm not crazy about getting every single chase variant or anything. I have some. I have Bronze Tomb Buggy, which came out in Superchargers. I was like very lucky to find that, and I got High Volt, the Platina High Volt. But and I have some wares that's like Polar Whirlwind and Royal Double Trouble that are kind of considered rare in-game variants as well. Way bashed.
But how much do you think all that comes out to in that shelf of yours? Like well over $1,000 right there. 2,000 maybe? I don't want to say 2,000, but I feel like
it wouldn't be any. I feel like it would be 1,000.
I feel like it would be more, to be honest.
Because I definitely have. That's not the whole thing. Because I do have the traps and the magic items and dark and light, which are all over here.
Oh,
like
true. And then the starter packs, they cost more. They're like $70-$80.
Yeah, Portal and everything.
No, that's well over $1,000.
I remember I got when I got Imaginators, I got the Dark Edition, the regular, and the Crash Edition. I got 3 starter packs from Imaginators, and I remember Superchargers was actually more because you wanted to get Dark Bowser and the regular Bowser and the
Donkey Kong.
There's just so many, and Donkey Kong. There's 2 Donkey Kongs, 2 Bowsers in the starter pack. You have to get every single variant of every single thing. I'll see you later. Ignite the fire. He is. But we got 3 watching, which is good. D Watts is still in here. He said Splat is my favorite character. Imaginators is pretty pricey. I missed the 30 points. I never managed to get mine. Yeah. I think, so you just kind of naturally got out of Skylanders because you just felt like too much money or something on it.
That actually, there's other reasons too. That's just one of them. The other reason is that I don't know, the games kind of got stale afterwards in a way. I know they're pumping out a bunch of characters, right? But since they don't have any actual character development in there, it kind of feels like you're playing with the same toy just with different powers. They could be bland. Let's see. Is there a screen share? Okay, cool. Can you see your face? Can you see your face?
Yeah, I can see my face.
Okay, what do you see now?
Oh, I see a screen. Okay, it took a minute for the.
Okay. I'm just checking if this works.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, screen share still works. Yay.
Okay, cool. Okay, so it's like this. Okay, so you got your whole bunches of characters, that are they look unique, right? So you got I don't know, I'm not gonna look up how Trigger Happy looks, but he looks creative, right? This looks terrible. I have not drawn a tablet in a while, so I'm an artist, I swear.
Yeah,
I'm an artist, I swear. This looks not as good, but just work with me. Okay, so you got something like that, right? Now Trigger Happy looks all cool and all, but then since there's no character to them at all, they just kind of feel bland and they feel like this. Oh geez, this looks terrible, but that's not the point. It feels like you're just playing with a base and it just has different powers. So you can just so here's Trigger Happy, right? Oh, he's just got guns. That's Trigger Happy. Now here's Chop. There you go. Boom.
Would be a good example because this is Food Fight 2, short midget character Shroom Boom.
I didn't even intend to do it like that. It's just the easiest thing to draw. But you're right. They're mostly all midgety. Here's Stealth Elf, just a mask, and I don't know what her weapons are. I forgot. I don't know, spiky things. I don't know. It just feels like what's changing is just the weapons and powers, but that's it.
Yeah.
I'm a great artist, just believe me on that.
Although Skylanders do have good personalities, someone's in the chat, D-Watts. I mean, that's why I think we get the characters. Is I think I really like their personality. Is why I get the characters, because every new character that comes out, I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to go home and play with this character. I still kind of how upgrade them to the max and stuff when I get the characters, but when they just come
Is
out,
it really
I
the
just bring out
personality
one.
though, or is it just how they look? That's the thing.
I mean, I think they still put a lot of quality into the figures, but the senseis don't look as good as the other ones, but um, the quality I felt like still was there in some of the toys, but I don't know. Like the only reason why I was really excited though, I'd admit for Imaginators is because I was like, yay, we got villain figures. So, but most of those characters aren't like new. We just got them as returning actual figures, which I
Mm.
thought was, I guess, a smart idea since we were kind of mad about the traps, only playing with Wolfgang for 30 seconds. But I'm like, mm. And then the 3D prints, I was really excited about creating my own character. It's just I was kind of more interested to see what parts were in the game. But then I kind of got bored once I saw the parts that were in the game, and I'm just like, meh, it's just another Skylander game. I don't know.
Basically. Oh, and then like there's the level design too, where it's just like it's all the same really. You walk a little bit, fight some enemies, gather an item, go to the next part. Fight some enemies, get something, go to the next part. Like you can try to make it all visually like different, but the feeling down there is just it's the same.
Yeah, it's been the same, I feel like, for the 6 games. It's just really similar and stuff. But I feel like just because they have that gimmick and that wow factor, it just definitely still gets people interested, I guess, into the story, although it really doesn't have a story. It just from the like newer games, it's just kind of a thrown together story. But I feel like Skylanders as a whole, like it's just because I feel like the first 4 games were definitely so good, but then it's just after that I feel like I'm just kind of just still with Skylanders just because the community is here, and I feel like most people can relate to that as well. I wanted to bring that up as another point because not that I still love Skylanders, like I said before, but it's just like you feel obligated, I guess, to get every figure because you have to review them on your channel, unbox them, etc. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of another reason, I guess. I kind of feel obligated to get Skylanders every time they come out, but yeah.
That's fair. Um, I know like when I did leave Skylanders and like when I go to the store and I see like the few figurines left, I'm always kind of sad though. I'm like, dang, this game used to be so popular and now here's this like tiny little section with barely anything in there. Like dang, that's got like it's sad in a way to be honest.
Yeah, and like knowing that I don't know how you feel about this, knowing that there's a big community still left, but it's just not as big as it was, but there's still I actually really liked how they took a year off because it kind of shows in the community that there's still like actual fans that that are probably watching this right now I think that are actual fans of Skylanders, and not just coming back from the news and stuff. And the ones who um it really shows with those people who would just come back for the news because you don't see them making videos right now like I am, and Ignite the Fire, who is just in here, and UNESCO's America, like my friends, like we're all friends because of this community, and while we are still helping each other like a community. But it really shows. It's really funny how people would say, "Oh, there's no new game. I don't have a purpose in the community anymore." I just hate that because there's always something to do. Is kind of been my motto for like the
If your whole purpose revolves around one game, then that's kind of sad, not gonna lie. And it
yeah.
only depends on the release. That's kind of sad. And you need to think about like how you can stay, well, I wouldn't say stay relevant, but like just focusing your whole purpose on that's kind of sad. And like you need to find things that help entertain you and help connect to other people besides just that.
Yeah, because there's other communities. Like if you look at it, there's other communities that I would probably like to be in, but um, I'm never as a whole gonna leave the Skylander community, leave liking Skylanders, unless I'm actually done with Skylanders myself. Um, because I feel like you could be in other communities with Skylander communities. Just don't leave the Skylander community and just to go to. If you still like Skylanders, just don't. You could be. You just gotta know that you gotta be positive and wait for Skylanders 7. You just if you still like Skylanders, believe in a Skylanders 7. Like
There's like so many other games you can play that are way better than Skylanders too to keep you like busy. Like you have a Switch, right? Yeah. You have a Switch. We had it in our friends. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, no, like, there's so many good games on the Switch. Like there's Super Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We got the Nintendo Labo stuff, which I think is pretty fun actually.
Nintendo's always been there from the beginning. I feel
and like true. And like just any other games that you like, Xbox, PlayStation. I'm not personally a fan of that, but like I could get interested in it. Like there's a few games I kind of want to play, like Infamous and like maybe the new God of War, Crash, but that's on the Switch now, so yeah. And then let's see. Let's read some of the comments, shall we? My Walmart had an entire aisle during the Swap Force Trap Team era. Now it's a little arena, a little area next to the Lego Dimensions. That is so true.
True. I feel like I've seen people when the Toys to Life areas keep getting smaller and smaller in stores, people get all sad and stuff, and they think that there's no Skylander 7 because of what the stores look like. I'm like, don't look at the stores. Like it's just because there's no new game. It's been like a year and a half since no new game, but it's just like I feel like that just doesn't really determine like what the Activision's gonna do if they're gonna make a new game or what. It's just how things are going in the stores. That Funko Pops are a big thing, and that's where all the Funko Pops are, like in the electronics on this big wall.
I love Funko Pops.
Funko Pops are amazing.
I just got one a few days ago too for Steven Universe. Pink Diamond, yo. If you know about that. Anybody watching? But that's besides the point.
I really feel like there's not a reason to say that they're dying because of what the stores look like, because they need to make room for that kind of stuff, not Skylanders right now, because there's no new game. That's how I think about it. I don't know if I'm going crazy or whatever. That's just what I think.
Well, I feel like it is dying, though. You're right about that. The stores don't necessarily reflect it, but I feel like at the same time it kind of does. And I'm trying to compose my thoughts here, but I feel like if you looked at some statistics, you would definitely see that there was a decline in like sales, right?
Yeah, we know that.
Definitely.
I know it just Spaz Winter was all the way up here, and then Imaginators is all the way it's just a downward slope, like a big long slope. But I feel like people say that we need one more game to tie in everything. I feel like we need that, but taking a year or two off is like the best thing they can do.
I believe I honestly agree with you with that because I feel like with those 2-3 year gaps, I feel like they can make a much better game. They can think about how to actually do things better.
Yeah, so it's like at this point I feel like we really need to see that happen. What a game looks like after 2 years of making a game without no game out.
Definitely. Like the Legend of Zelda, the Breath of the Wild, that took how long to make? Like 7 years? How long did it take? Like 5-7 years to make? And like, look at that. It won so many awards and it's been like the best Zelda game in the series so far, people have said, because they took their time and they kept adding new things that they thought would make it look really great.
And it still kind of amazes me for just how Skylanders is as a game. Like if you went back to it and played it, I'm like, how did they make these games within a 2-year span? Like what? It's crazy how that works, but crazy how all the behind the scenes stuff works out and stuff.
You know what I also think doesn't help? That Chaos keeps being the villain for the entire time. Like
the last times were annoying. I thought Malachor or something was gonna be.
Oh my god, yeah, definitely. And you know what helped? You know why Trap Team was the best one? Because they introduced the Doom Raiders, and they were like super fun. Like my favorite one was Golden Queen. Like she is so good, and like all the rest of the Doom Raiders were really amazing. And like they pushed Chaos to the side.
That's why I love Trap Team right there. Actually, you just said it perfectly. and because of the story with the Doom Raiders, they actually had interesting personalities. And if we didn't have those, we probably wouldn't have an Academy show on Netflix.
I mean,
Because,
I still watch the show on Netflix. Actually, I've watched
wow,
this.
that's cool. I feel like when the next season comes out, we could talk about it if you still watch it. I don't know, but that's interesting how you still watch that. That's really cool. I mean, I can't wait for season 3 to be on. Season 4, it's not confirmed yet, but to be happening yet. But season 3, I hope they don't leave it off as season 3. But season 3 is actually, I'm more hyped up for this because of what happened in season 2, the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not giving spoilers out of what happens at the very end, but you saw the ending and stuff. It's a good cliffhanger right there.
Yeah, I do like Academy. I think it's pretty good. We got some new comments. Jap28 wrote, "Hey buddy."
Yeah, I said, hey, what's up, Jap? Jap is another person in the community that's kind of, he just started you would not believe, his whole house is Skylanders. Like, I don't know if you've seen this channel, but his whole my room is just all dedicated to Skylanders, but like his whole house, like his kitchen, his living room, his kitchen, bedroom, living room. Yeah, it's all Skylanders. His bathroom, if I didn't mention that already, he has like little like Gilguant shampoo. I think they came out with that in Trap Team or something like that.
Oh my
But he
god.
has it in his bathroom. Every single Skylander is in it. Every water Skylander, I think, is in his bathroom. His living room is the fire element, basically. Makes sense, I guess. So most people have a fire pit in the house. And
I would think the kitchen would be. I would think the kitchen would be fire.
Living room is fire. Kitchen, I think it's life. I think his little kitchen's more like a life element, life stuff.
Wow.
Upstairs is like the air, where air and magic are. I'm like, that makes perfect sense. I forgot where he has his Earth Skylanders. It's somewhere in his house, but
The basement.
his house. He should be in the Guinness World Record book just from that, definitely.
I think so too, actually.
A lot of different. He doesn't just collect Skylanders figures. He collects like every single like. He probably has Skylanders Band-Aids and Skylanders everything. So he has a big collection of just stuff. Jeff said, "Who is a special guest?" He is a friend from 2014 in the Trap Team days. He was a SkyTuber like us, I guess. Yeah, an ex-SkyTuber, I guess. Corvamex, the ex-SkyTuber. I think you're gonna be a meme now, just saying like, what the heck?
That's fine.
Ex-SkyTuber.
My world does not revolve around Skylanders anymore. It's more about art now, and fandom stuff in video games.
You're like you never got into like making actual Skylander customs, but I don't think. But you made customs like me on the computer, like back in the day. I remember you made a Crypt King custom or something like that with me or something. I think you have it on a live stream on YouTube. I think
I had it on Instagram too. Let me just pull it up real quick. No, I like when they had those evolved villains thing. Like I'd look up pictures of them and like change them up from their official pictures.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what you did too.
Here you go. Let's see. I don't know which one was my favorite. The Golden Queen one was my favorite because, like I said, Golden Queen is my favorite.
Golden Queen's still an epic character outside of Skylanders. Anyway, yeah, it's nice to have that stuff pulled up. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, I think that turned out really good. And then steamed broccoli guy. That was the variant, right? Yeah, the variant. Grave Clobber, Grenade. The Chompy Mage and those are really fun to make. I'm thinking the last one I made was Cuckoo Clocker. Okay, why did I make him? He wasn't even that good. Ice Cream was it? I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, I think Luminous. Oh my god, Luminous was fun.
Oh my gosh, Luminous.
Luminous is actually really cool. Oh my gosh, that was
really Captain was epic. Like when we found who Blackout was and like the light and dark, like that was like the best time ever.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's see. But anyway, if you guys want to check out my old videos, just
you need to check out. Actually, I should put a link into the chat. We kind of rushed to get the stream started, but definitely,
Yeah.
and put a link.
Go
You
ahead
can
if you
go.
want. I mean, I think my old videos are cringy as hell now. Like they're so cringy. Like when I think about that and like I hear my like shriveled like 12-year-old voice, "Hey guys, it's me, Corvamex."
Yeah, like we have all the live streams still up. If you guys go check it out, my channel, or and then his channel, he has live streams of us like being like crazy and stuff back in 2014. There's a lot of people that got out of Skylanders around the time you did. Like, I don't know if you remember Skylander Me. He's always been there too, but he got out in Superchargers. Wanted to give him a little shout out. I don't know. We never talk either. I was actually gonna get like multiple people on a live stream at once, like Skylander Me and like Skylanders Nick. I'm like, and you, of course. And I'm just like, wow. And then it's just crazy. Like I know so many people from the past who kind of are really done with Skylanders, and I feel like you're the obvious one because we talk on Facebook all the time. So I felt it was really easy and not really as strange. Just message you at night at 4 o'clock in the morning, be like, "Hey, you want to do this podcast or whatever?"
Yeah, I have a terrible sleeping schedule.
I have a terrible sleeping schedule all the time. Like
Oh yeah, no,
I didn't feel like bothering you at in the morning. I thought you would just get a message when you wake up or something. But I have a terrible sleeping schedule, and
yeah, no,
I
I
felt
woke up
like
at like 12. I woke up at 12, dude.
I woke up at 3:30. Actually, that's what I had to rush to get
Oh
this.
my god, 3:30. Holy crap. Yeah, no,
3:30.
I set up an alarm. Like the latest I have to sleep is at 12 because I feel like then my whole day's gone
I
down.
have to get at least just 10 hours sleep. That's why, like, I go to bed at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and that's why I don't wake up until like 3, 4.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I thought you actually wanted to do this like yesterday because when you said tomorrow, it was like 12, like it was like right at 11, 12, I think.
Like I was thinking about that today, and I was like, we said tomorrow, but like it was at 4, so basically tomorrow was today. So I meant to write
Oh, I
later
didn't.
today.
Yeah, but it was fine because it doesn't matter. Like I just got,
Yeah, no, that's fine because I don't have work today, so I can totally do this right now. Yeah. Plus, I'm done with school for the semester, so that also helps.
yeah. I wonder. Have you watched any? Of, I don't know if you watched Jap's videos. He was on the stream. I don't know if he still is, but I don't know. Have you like when's was like the last? Do you still like watch kind of YouTubers or something, or
Nope,
something?
not really.
Yeah, not many people watch. It's surprising, even with the people who are in the Skylanders, they don't really watch much Skylander content. They just watch Skylander Boy and Girl, and
Oh my gosh.
yeah, that's all they kind of know for
Speaking of
Skylander.
Skylander Boy and Girl, like they are starting to die out when it comes to Skylanders. Like,
I think they kind of just already quit with their videos. That's what it seems like. But
when was the last time they uploaded? Like 6 months ago or something?
they actually uploaded they had a song at the end of Skylanders Imaginators. They uploaded a music video to that not too long ago. It was like 5 months ago.
Oh, there we go. 4 months
It
ago.
was like a big Imaginators rap that they did, and that was like the last rap. I don't know if that's gonna be their last Skylander rap, but I really like their rap still. Their songs rap. I remember in Trap Swap Force and Trap Team, I basically got some of their songs on iTunes, and I'm just like, jamming out to them on the bus and stuff. And I didn't really care what people at school thought of me. I was just like,
Yeah, that's
whatever.
fine. You do you. Like, forget about other people.
Yeah, people who bully you for Skylanders is another topic. Like, some people get bullied for Skylanders. Might want to bring that up too.
Let's see. Dua wrote Skyboy and Girl are annoying, very cringy. Yeah, they are. Not gonna lie, they are very cringy now. If you go to their funnel vision channel, oh my god, that is so cringy and annoying. I can't even watch one video without like I was just curious. I was like, oh, I wonder how they're doing. So I decided to look at it. And like, boy, how old are you? And you're making these types of videos? Like,
I can't remember the last time I watched a Funnel Vision video. I know that I watch all their Skylander videos on their main channel when they post, I guess, but I feel like the kids got out of it,
Oh yeah,
so
definitely.
I feel like
Like
that's
he's trying
why
to
they
make the
died.
videos with Chase and whatever the new kid's name is, Sean or something.
Sean, yeah.
I got a cousin named Sean.
And they kind of started making videos with him on the Funnel Vision channel, and they didn't really post, I think, much videos with him and the Skylander channel.
Exactly.
I
Like
feel
even his kids are starting to get on like bored with it.
Yeah, I could see that definitely. I remember when the Imaginators came out when they were kind of like promoting Imaginators or something. I think you can kind of see that they just don't really want nothing to do with Skylanders that much.
Oh
I don't know.
yeah, they did. Just
It's
like
kind
they
of
did promote stuff too, and yeah, you can totally tell. That's so
yeah.
true.
It's just kind of. I think it just says it right there. I think they're just kind of getting it all out of Skylanders, but I really don't know if they know something. If Skylanders is gonna have a future after the sixth game, I don't know really if they know. I don't know. Shouldn't they know because they're kind of with Activision and stuff like that all the time. But
Um, you know
I
what?
don't
That
know
is a
if
good
they know
question.
something. If they think it's already dead, or I don't think Skylanders is gonna officially die until like people over at Toys for Bob or something actually say it's gone. But I don't know. It's just a weird time because Skylander Boy and Girl aren't posting videos, so people think that that's kind of a reason why Skylanders is dying too. I'm like, I mean, there's still other Skytubers out there.
Oh yeah. You know what's funny? If you like type in Skylanders, like the first video. Well, actually, like the Skylanders channel doesn't even come up. It's the Skylander Boy and Girl channel before the actual like official Skylanders channel.
Oh yeah.
Dang, you know you messed up when a creator has more subscribers than your own game channel. I don't know. I think it's funny.
Yeah, I just got to 2,000 subs
Congrats.
a month ago or something, and I was genuinely I was like so like surprised, like I'm just like because I wasn't gaining a lot of subs in superchargers, so I'm just like whatever, when it comes it comes, like I'm not gonna post a video wanting subscribers and stuff all the time and views, and I just when I upload a video, if it gets 50 views, I congratulate myself. It's you know, I know there's just a lot of people that I talk to still in the community. So like that's why I make videos. I make videos because there's still people gonna watch and support one another and stuff. It's a good
Mhm.
community, like I said before. Like I just, some there's some drama and stuff all the time with people all the
There's
time.
the
So
thing also why I
when
left
I make
Skylanders.
collabs with people, it could lead to a bunch of like drama and stuff. I'm just like, ah.
That's why I also left. That's why I also left. I okay. I know somebody in the comment section wrote something about Skylanders just has like a good community. It really doesn't. Not gonna lie. A lot of the people in the community are like 12, 13-year-old, like little kids, and little kids just don't know how to communicate very well without starting getting to fights. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some messages and holy moly, y'all are so not you, y'all, not you know what
Yeah.
I mean. Just they are so like immature about everything, and like there's one specific person that I won't say the name, but like oh my god, like everybody like started like making fun of them and all that because of it, like not like in the Skylanders community, like people on Twitter like that like were making fun of them because like you just post on social media ranting about other people about like Skylanders, like oh you should give it a chance and all that, like and like calling them dumb for not liking it, but like everybody has their own opinions,
Yeah, that's why
and
when
you
we
could have handled the situation way better.
like I respect people's opinions, although sometimes it may not seem like that, but I really enjoy hearing what someone else has to say though. That's just me. Like I
Yeah.
like conversating and stuff. That's why I think I'm still into Scandinavs as much as I am, because I talk to everyone and their dog. I feel
The
so,
dog.
like if somebody messaged me right now, I'll be like, "Hey, what's up? How's your day?" It doesn't even matter. I know most people aren't like that, but like that's me right there in
Mm,
a nutshell.
I think that's nice, but yeah, no, like I don't know, I just feel like everybody's so immature. And also like and then, like so much that even we've been through like some controversial stuff. Well, not controversial, like just we've had our own problems as well.
Yeah, I feel like I can't really remember a lot right now that you're probably thinking of, but like, yeah, like there's been times where like I know that just images and stuff, people like take them and they think of them as their own and stuff. I'm just like, that's my image, and then I'm just like, that's where the whole give credit where credit's due and stuff like that. I'm really up for that, honestly. Like, if someone takes your art and put it in your video without shouting them out, I take it as like you should just shout them out.
Oh yeah, no. As an artist, that pisses me off. All right, because like a lot of people work hard on their art and all that, and if you're gonna steal it, you're nothing more than a thief, and you have no morals, and you need to think about that.
Yeah, I remember I made so many customs that ended up on Dark Spyro. Like, and people, like, I said custom on Instagram, and people still kind of won with it and said, "Oh, it's real, it's real." I'm like, "No, it's not." I said,
I'm impressed
even if
that
I
you.
say custom, people think it's real. I made a Christmas ambush, and
Oh, I remember seeing that.
yes, and we mix Skylanders, who's he's been in the community since he started in Trap Team with customs. He made a Christmas ambush. He painted it. I painted this on my computer, and people thought it was real back in
I think it
2016.
looks really good. Nice job, by the way. That
I
looks really
made
good.
it, and
That
then I
looks really
asked
good.
him. His paint's amazing, like on the figure.
Yeah, no,
But
you did a good job with that.
that was legit. I feel like with the Christmas calendars with this year or whatever for Imaginators, they did Choppy Mage, and I feel like they should have had like 2 or 3 like they usually do. I feel like this should have been an actual Christmas movie, but besides the point, yeah, I feel like I don't know. What else is there?
Also, not relevant, but when what was the thing that they teamed up with Autism Speaks or something?
Oh, yeah, the Power Blues are amazing.
No. Okay, no. Here's the thing, though. I think them going with Autism Speaks was not a good thing. They could have gone with a different kind of organization, just because there's been so much controversial stuff with Autism Speaks about how they don't actually treat people the right way with autism. You can look it up. Like, just Google that. There's been a lot of controversy about them, and like, I kind of do believe it. So, them going with that specific organization, not a good idea. They could have gone with any other ones. Basically, what I've noticed is that anybody with a puzzle piece sign for their logo is not a good one. I don't know. You can Google it yourself. Google's free. For now, anyway.
D-Watt said the Skylander community, I feel like, has matured somewhat. I don't know. It's really weird. Like, I was gonna go in depth with just about the community, bit about a little bit more, but I don't know how. I don't know. I want to make a point that it's just very different, and you guys might not know Corvamex because it's been such a long time, but the community certainly has changed. I feel like, and matured. I have no idea. I feel like I'm the same person. I can be petty sometimes, but I admit that. But
I feel like you changed a bit. Yeah, I feel like you changed a bit. Yeah.
I'm more my voice.
I was about to say that, but that didn't mean your voice.
But me as a person, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I do not feel like I'm 18. I feel like I'm 10. Honestly, I feel like I just look in my room. Like,
oh my god, no! I make jokes constantly about that. I'm like, I'm 18. I'm legally an adult, but mentally, I'm like 13.
But I feel definitely differently mentally.
But like a 13 who's smarter for their age. But I still act goofy. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Tech, the rebellious, intelligent gangster says, "Hi, people. Hello."
Tech is awesome. We did the top 10 most nicest Skylanders. I thought that was the most funniest video ever. Because now when I put out videos, I feel like I need to put out kind of joke type top 10 videos, top 10 stuff, because I really want my content to be unique, honestly. I'm not scared to put out anything. I could put up a video of me singing Harmony with no regrets on my Instagram.
Oh my god! I'm not gonna lie, that song is really good. The Harmony song.
Um,
Yeah, we should come
I
together.
I did a
Let's be
cover of
heroes
that,
in the
and I
night. Sorry, I like
should
that
have
song.
been. I did a cover of that, and I should have been aware of how many dislikes were gonna be on it, but I put it out because I'm like, what the heck? I'm just gonna fucking do
How
it.
many
Like,
dislikes did it get?
it got like 9,000 views.
Okay, found it. Found it. I was just
Oh,
looking it up real quick.
okay.
Let's see. Oh, it doesn't even show. Did you turn off the dislike bar?
Yeah, I turned it off.
Okay,
But
okay. That's fair.
it has like 30 likes, 50 dislikes. It was pretty much equal at one point, but hey. Um but yeah, I really try so hard to be original with my content though. I'm not just gonna do what somebody else does on their channel. I'm gonna definitely have a different spin on it.
Oh my
Have a
god,
lot
that's
of
what I thought about my channel. I think it wasn't very original too, which is why I hate it now.
No.
Yes.
Thing,
No, trust me. Whenever you see my videos, I'm like, this is garbage. Even I wouldn't watch my own videos. The only one I would watch though is like the last 3 ones that has nothing to do with Skylanders. Actually, it's just about Steven Universe and like my drawing tablet unboxing thing. The one I like the most is actually my most recent one, where it was like just talking for like 44 minutes and just drawing and talking about stuff. Because that one like felt like the most like real. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, like it shows who I really am. Did you watch it? I don't remember.
I think I watched all your videos at one point. I think I know. I think I remember what's all on your channel.
Yeah, that's fine if you didn't watch it. I really don't care.
A text said, "Damn, I hated my videos. That's why I quit YouTube." I told him. I remember when we made collabs before. I was like, "Dude, like, I think that you could serve a purpose in the community. Just like I feel like everyone can make videos and be creative and stuff."
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I have like 100 ideas, and I know like every idea I think. Well, every day I think of like 10 new ideas, and this was one of them from like 8 months ago. I'm gonna be quite honest. So it's been a long time, and I can't even make a new series because I feel like I kind of abandoned the old and then just come up with new stuff all the time. It's just so weird. Like I don't care about the old stuff after I started creating new concepts of ideas. But I feel like you should make videos, but I mean, I know,
I mean, like if I started making videos now, like I feel like I could be way more original instead of sounding so fake with my crappy 14-year-old voice. I'm just going back to that voice. I really hated my voice. I still do. I still really hate my voice. Just
people thought I sounded British or something in my first
British.
videos. I feel like I should be ashamed of my voice, but people thought I just was something completely.
I don't. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think you sounded British at all, dude.
It's just people couldn't understand what I was saying, and I was just like, should I do YouTube if I can't even talk? Like I was like so kind of down on myself. I was like, people making fun of like how I say my R's because I do have a speech impediment, and a lot of people could see that from watching my videos, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like that kind of really gets me. But I'm like, okay.
Hey, I mean, hey, we got a blind YouTuber, right? A simple speech impediment ain't gonna stop anyone. Look at her. She blind and she doing good. All right. A simple speech impediment ain't gonna bring you down. You good. You got this. I believe in you.
It's just I feel like I don't know. For some reason, when people make fun of speech impediments too, like it's just like why? Like I came to terms of it. Like I'm not gonna learn how to say the R's correctly, but it sounds like W's all the time. So if I say lightning rod, people say lightning rod. That's what you said. And so it's like making fun of me for it. I'm like, shut up. Go worry about your life, your issues.
Definitely. Wow, I like how we just went on a tangent.
We went on tangent all the time, but like I had a lot of things to say. I have a lot of things. Just go it off the top of my head.
Oh yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, going because we keep coming back to the why you got us Skylanders. Um, I don't know if you have any other reasons we can. The Skylander dude, what's up? The Skylander dude is he does awesome customs and he is very relevant in the community on Instagram and YouTube. Um, but yeah, if you don't know who the Skylander dude is, he's amazing. But I don't even know if when people keep coming in the stream, I feel like I have to say, read the title, an old friend, Corvamex. Got us, why you guys? It just went in the title. What the heck?
Wait, what do you mean by that? Are people saying like, wait, because I know some people ask who's the special guest, right?
Yeah. I'm just like,
Wait, it doesn't even say a special guest on the title.
It says an old friend. Why you got us Skylanders? I don't know. I felt like that was.
Yeah, like it doesn't even say on your Instagram post. It just says with me.
Oh, maybe that's why people are coming from Instagram, and I probably
Yeah, no, but it doesn't say with a special guest. It just says with me.
Yeah.
Talking about our past. Yeah. It doesn't say anything about special. It just says an old friend, Corvamex, which is fine. I mean, y'all can refer to me as I don't know. I don't even like the name Corva anymore. I don't know. You can go with Chinchilla just because that's my last name. I don't feel comfortable with my first name. But continue.
Yeah. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, you should ask them. Actually, if you have any questions,
go ahead and ask.
Yeah. Because I feel like people in the comments, we should ask questions and stuff. That would be.
Go ahead and ask questions.
That would be very interesting.
Yeah.
Before we end off the live stream, I think how long has this been? It's been 56 minutes.
Has it been 56 minutes? Oh yeah, it has been.
If you go over a little bit over an hour, that's fine. All my streams have been an hour and 30 minutes. But I wanted to make this like a podcast type of length, but that's fine. I feel like it doesn't really matter, honestly. I feel like we're already having a good conversation. It's fun.
Oh yeah, that's pretty fun.
Because like I actually talked about more, I think, in this live stream than I ever did in my previous. I just think because most people I have in my live streams are like 4 people, and we always kind of talk over each other. I feel like having just me talking, I haven't had that for like a long time. So people are gonna be like, I feel like people are gonna say after this live stream that I sound different or act different. It's probably because I'm kind of more comfortable with only one other person in the live stream. That's just me. How was your Skylander hunting experience? Skylander dude ask. Oh.
For both of us, or just I don't know. Well, I don't know. You can go first. I don't know.
My hunting experience was just going. I was just okay. This is how it goes down. Dad, there's a new Skylander at Toys R Us. Okay, get in the car. That's my hunting experience. It's just like that. Like I wait when Skylanders comes out. My Toys R Us actually always called my dad and be like, "Hey, there's a new Skylander out. Has your son got this new Skylander yet?" And my dad's like, "Oh, he doesn't." And then we go off and get it. Sometimes they can hold Skylanders for me. If it's like a new Skylander, sometimes they were able to hold them for me. So I always got Skylanders like kind of on time all the time. So, what happened what was your hunting experience? I guess then. I didn't really have.
Well, a lot different than yours, just because like my parents wouldn't get me every single figurine, which is like fine by me. You know what I mean? That's a lot of money. Normally, I would get most figurines during like Christmas or like my birthday, or whenever I got like money from like my relatives. Really, I mean, they'd buy me some stuff here and there, right? Obviously, but it's not that much compared to yours. I mean, like I have like a container, right? That's like 8 inches. Like that thing's full, right? Like completely full up to the top with Skylanders. But yeah, no, I didn't have a car, obviously, so I'd have to ask my parents to drive me, or if we were already outside, I'd go to like the toy section in Walmart or Target, just to look around and see what I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I have a car now, so I can totally just like go whenever I want.
Yeah, I feel like the first 3 years, my parents really wanted me to only get Skylanders for like Easter and my birthday and stuff like that, and Christmas. But then it's just like like I said, I think in the beginning, I just felt obligated always to get Skylanders because there was a big pressure on getting Skylanders content out there with unboxings and stuff. And it's just like, that's why I would actually quit Skylanders because it's just been such of a hassle sometimes. But like, it's a lot of pressure, I think, in the community. But the community is so nice and stuff all the time. And I feel like, I still love Skylanders besides that. But there's just a lot of reasons for why people would want to quit, and that's why I have you on today. Another question somebody asked, let's see, how have your parents ever made fun of you either for your interest? We kind of touched on that, I think, 20 or so minutes ago. No, not to me. Like they might have hinted at like they wanted me to get out of Skylanders, or maybe they thought that I would be out of Skylanders by the time, but no, not really. I was never even made fun of at school for liking Skylanders. But I remember many people at my school either like, you should play more, more shooting games and stuff like that. I'm just like, no, that's just not my thing. It's just I lost a lot of friends due to having different interests in games with them. Because honestly, I'm like, the thing is, like, you have to have an interest to be friends with somebody. I'm just like, why? Like, that really, like, hurt me back in, I think junior high. I'm like, why? Like, I just want to be friends with everyone. So it's just weird. But, because they didn't like Skylanders, so we couldn't be friends. So I'm like, okay. But I was never, like, purposely made fun of every time when I go to school. I could bring a Skylander and be like, showing it off and stuff. I remember I brought Thumbback into school. I actually brought Thumbback and sat him on my desk the whole time because I liked Thumbback so much. But yeah, no one really made fun of me, I don't think.
Just really quickly, the Skylander dude says, I'd love to stay, but I'm being called for dinner, so see ya.
Yeah.
Bye, Skylander dude.
See you later. The Skylander dude.
See ya.
So yeah.
As for me, no, my parents usually support my interests. They thought it was cool. To the extent they thought that the game was kind of cool too, with the little toys and all that. Obviously, they didn't like the spending part, obviously. But, they said that, well, I wouldn't say they said, but, they supported me. And, like, as my friends as well, like, I didn't lose any friends because, like, I like that thing, obviously, They just know me as the guy who's, like, nerdy and likes that kind of stuff. So, like, they're cool with it. Have I made new friends liking that? Well, yeah, obviously, I became friends with you, and, like, other people. But then, afterwards, a few things happened. And then, they went away. Banished.
On the community, I felt like the community for me online was a place where, like, I feel like, because I started making videos and stuff, and I just felt like it was just something to do, I guess, after school. I really had fun making videos and stuff. And I remember every time I was about to get ready for school, news videos would just pop up everywhere. And I'm like, okay, I gotta hurry up and do this video, I felt like I didn't focus on school that much after, like, I feel like Swap Force, because it was always Skylanders, like, that I was thinking of. I'm just,
oh my God, same.
You need to just separate the two, like, I remember when I was really young, when I started my channel was 2011, so I was like 12. I was technically young. My mom finally said, okay, you can get a YouTube, you can get a Facebook. I'm like, yes. Or when I was 13. 13, I think I got YouTube, 12, Facebook, I don't know, something like that. But I was just like, yay, because I wanted to get myself out there, be in a community. I felt like if I was going to be making YouTube, it would definitely be Skylanders. Skylanders was the thing, and I'm just like, I'm going to hop on this train wagon because I feel like that's how I could get my channel going. I loved Skylanders so much, but, I felt like I was focusing on my channel so much with Skylanders being here. I don't know.
Totally.
Steve Smith. Oh my gosh.
Oh, hey, what up, Steve Smith? It's been a while. It's been a minute. How you doing?
If Skylanders were still coming out every year, I think we would still be into it, but there's nothing new, so nothing to talk about. Even Pornomaster's head calmed down. Pornomaster. Yeah, I think we touched on that, and my opinion on that is definitely, I think, like I said, I think just caring about the news and stuff. It's just I don't know if you're still in Skylanders, I would just recommend trying to still kind of be in the community and still do stuff, but and be positive that there's gonna be a new game. But that's why I like people explaining their opinions, because I guess we can have a two-sided conversation with that. But yeah, like it's nice. I remember one of the best memories of Trap Team was definitely with Steve as well, with us and whatever. I made his banner on his channel, and that was just from that, it was a good memory and stuff. It's crazy.
I kind of don't agree with that you said that every year we would still be into it. Here's the thing. I feel like if you make a really great game, then people will be talking about that for months and months and months afterwards. Like, look at Breath of the Wild. People were still talking about that. They're still talking about it right now, still. Like the Nintendo Switch, that came out last year, but there's still news coming out on how like it keeps becoming more popular and more popular. But a game that's like Skylanders, where it's like kind of okay-ish, like just 2-3 months afterwards, like it's died down quickly, just like that. So I feel like them taking time, because like if them taking 2 to 3 years to make a new game to make it even better, if that's why they're on this little hiatus sort of thing, if that's the reason why, then I hope that their 2 to 3 years on making the new game will make it come out really good, because then people will be constantly be talking about it.
Yeah. Tech said, true that hopefully the mobile game could gain some popularity outside the community, unlike Battlecast. Battlecast was cool, but after they shut down Battlecast, I was just kind of really disappointed, because I really got into the collecting all the cards and stuff. I have a binder with all the Battlecast cards in it. They shut down the online, so you can't even play the game at all, even by yourself. There was like a little story mode and stuff. I never finished it, and then they shut it down. I'm just like, I was really disappointed about that.
I didn't even pay attention to the mobile games.
And that's why there's a new mobile game coming out. We know that in Academy is kind of making Skylanders still relevant from the time being. But we still don't know about a new console game that everyone wants. But I feel like the mobile game, I'm just not excited for mobile games anymore, because it's just they're just gonna shut it down. I feel like anyways. It's just kind of like I don't know. I don't know how well it's gonna do. I don't know how they tally up stuff for mobile games and how you could see if a mobile game is doing good. But yeah, it's just I guess it's like an RPG, stuff like that. There's been images of the mobile game kind of a little bit with Owupter and Stealth Elf still kind of as the main characters and the main faces. I'm just like, it's probably something we've already seen before, honestly. I don't know if I'm that excited about it. But I guess I am, because I'm still itching for new stuff.
I'm not much of a mobile game person myself. Like, if you look through my phone, like I don't even have any mobile games other than Steven Universe Attack the Light, because that was a really good game. That's the only one I really liked, and that's pretty much it. That's the only like app game I have on my phone. Shining Shinks says, what is this? This is a podcast live stream talking with me, an old SkyTuber who quit.
DWAT says Skylanders is really fun to talk about. I mean, I wouldn't talk about Skylanders to everyone, honestly, even if they're into Skylanders in the community. Like, mainly one of our conversations to be brought up is like memes and stuff like that, and just like stuff that's going on. Like, we just talk about anything really. We don't really the one of the last things that we talk about, I feel like, is Skylanders, without, of course, YouTube and stuff. I mean, outside of that, but YouTube, of course, it's kind of easy to talk about Skylanders. We can just kind of go on a wall talking about Skylanders, future, and the community. But like we did here, kind of Skylanders is really fun. Get ready to buy loot boxes. Oh,
isn't that what they? Well, if you think about it, Skylanders is basically loot boxes. Oh, didn't they have like blind packs with treasure chests too? Right? Yeah, wasn't there like you'd buy treasure packs in the stores? Like that's basically like a loot box or loot crate thing too, where like you don't know what you're getting. You're probably gonna get like repetitive stuff. That's basically what it is right now.
Shining Shink said, okay, well, I'm just grinding Hoodsicle right now on the game. Upgrading him. Yeah, I do that. I can't remember the last time I played Skylanders, honestly. I think the last time I played Skylanders was I hopped on the game for Jap28's live stream for Superchargers. The last time I played Imaginators was way longer than that. It was when Tidepool and Blastertron came out. Or actually, the last Skylander that came out was Wobo with the Lost Imaginite Mines Adventure Pack. That summer of 2017 when I got that, I kind of finished Imaginators and I was just kind of done with it. I haven't played Imaginators yet this year at all. Kind of.
I really hate grinding too. Like, it just takes way too long to get to like their final level.
I don't have every single character upgraded like most people. I feel like
Neither
most people have the character to 20 maxed out. But man, I could not do that.
Yeah, I don't got time for that. You know, I got
take
work.
a few off the shelf, and I just say some of my favorites, and I take a few off the shelf, and I'm just like, I'm gonna upgrade you guys, but I don't really care about upgrading everyone else. I just upgrade my favorites, I guess. Like I have Camo upgraded in, like all of my camos are upgraded, so that's about it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just naturally play. I don't grind. Yeah, naturally. I mean, sometimes I go in the game just to upgrade. Like I go a level that has a lot of cash inside of it and stuff. But naturally play, I think of when you said naturally play, I feel like just play the game with maybe go back to the story with different characters. I play the game with like 1 or 2 characters that I'm trying to upgrade after the fact. Like I don't really play Skylanders how it's meant to be played. I feel like you're supposed to just keep swapping out your characters when an element of a character is stronger more in this zone. I never did that. That kind of bothered me
actually. Oh! I only like really switched them out if like they either died or like you have to go into a special area for like for the special characters. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, this area can only be achieved if you have a water and earth type Skylander, like in Swap Force or something. You know?
Yeah. I just reading the comments. Shining Stink says I need to max out all the coins on my jetpacks. Max out the coin? I guess you can max out the coins.
Oh, do people do that? Like, just get as much coins?
Like as much as coins as possible on their character?
Not unless there's another money glitch in the newer games.
I feel like some of the characters that are just like sitting like in your collection, you could just put Jet back in the portal and he'll have like a lot of coins. I remember I missed the hats. You used to buy hats and stuff.
Oh my god, I hate that you can't even transfer the money to other Skylanders if you need to upgrade them.
They needed to do that since Swap Force. I've been mentioning that. I feel like people have been mentioning for them to do that for years.
Totally.
Maxing out coins is pointless. I max coins out my from, but other than that, I have none. Maxing out coins, I've never heard such a thing really. But
maxing out.
I know. Yeah. That's cool. I guess you do you. I guess I'm not sure we go into like the whole like Scanner 7 thing. I think we need to still talk about that. I'm not sure. I don't know. So do you think we're getting a new game or whatever? For the people
well, actually, Steve just wrote, what would you do if at E3 they showed a trailer for a new console Skylanders game? Would it bring back the butterflies?
Or would it just bring back the community for like 2 months and then it'll be like, okay, nothing new again?
Pretty much. Like I said, the game's gotta be good, really good for people to be talking about it. Like, if how I rank Skylanders based on like other games, like if like 5 is average, 10 is like super good, 1 is like horrible, horrendous, like ET levels of bad where they had to dump the games in a landfill or something. I'd put it at a 4. Like kind of like just average. A little like below average, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. The Academy show is still going. You would think they're just one new game. That's just what I think. They're just one new game to just end the Academy show and the console games. I don't know. With all the figures we have, I mean, they did this with Disney Infinity and Lego Dimensions. They just kind of canceled it and just said, "Hey, we're not doing any more figures. We're gonna cancel online. We're just kind of we can be done like that." I feel like Skylanders. I would really be disappointed if they just went out and said, "Okay, guys, it's done. Like nothing else to do with Skylanders." But we have just a bunch of figures on the shelf and stuff, and be kind of sad. One more game to kind of tie everything together. But yeah,
You know what I
even with
also think?
cousins,
Oops,
I'll
sorry.
probably be still in the community a little bit. I don't know.
Mm. You know what I think didn't help? That they didn't listen to their fans as much as well. Like, people were like asking for battle mode for so long, and then like they didn't care.
Yeah, but I still feel like Imaginators, like they definitely made it more like a kids game. I never thought Skylanders was a kids game before, but
I
Imaginators,
did. I did. I didn't care though.
it really seemed like I don't know, with all the commercials and stuff. One thing that would be cool is a Skylanders open world game, which everyone's talking about that. I don't know if you would be down for that, but yeah, Skylander open world would definitely be cool. Since Breath of the Wild was so huge, you would think it would be kind of cool to see a toy box kind of Skylanders game, or maybe create own levels. I remember we always the trap team concept, a gimmick that they kind of never did was interchangeable weapons and stuff on your figures. Like Snapshot's name used to be just Wanger or something like that, and he was supposed to have like the gimmick was supposed to be switching out weapons and stuff around. But kind of missed it.
Hmm.
Kind
Speaking
of
of trap team, you know what I really liked about the portal in that one? That it had the voice box for the villains.
mm-hmm.
I thought that was pretty cool. Like, it just made it feel so real too.
They should have made talking Skylanders, which now we have this thing called Light Seekers. Light Seekers did that perfectly. Like these big figures right there, that's Light Seekers. It's like one right there. But Light Seekers is a mobile game. That's the thing. But their figures, yeah, they're expensive. They're like $60 figures, but they're like movable too. Like,
Oh yeah, they're
there's a
articulated.
lot of
Yeah, yeah.
possibilities.
And
But
they,
it's just a mobile game. If that would have been a console game, I would have so bought that easily. But the character designs look really cool too.
yeah. Um, let's see what else. Kind of think what could also help Skylanders. I don't know how I feel about the open world concept, honestly.
I don't know. I just really feel like they should. We kind of have the same thought of just no more chaos. Honestly, like I didn't really like that Boyne character in Imagineers. Like it was just the story with the mind magic stuff. It's just like it was really
Spoilers, I'm still gonna play it. I bought the game, I'm still gonna play it. Just
well, it wasn't really a spoiler, but it was like the story is like with the Landers or whatever.
don't say anything.
Yeah.
All I know is there's something called Doomlanders and something about imagination clouds or something. I don't know. That's about it.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna play it. I bought the game. I'm gonna play it. Just
Awesome.
soon.
We need more story, D. Watson. Yeah.
We need a better written story. Period. Oh, and replay value. That's the thing I also hated. There was not much replay value in there.
The most we played valued game was definitely I feel like Trap Team and Swap Force. But ever since then it's just
Totally.
because Trap Team had the Chaos Doom Challenge, which I thought they were gonna bring that mode back. Like have all these little outside modes in the academy. Swap Force had yeah, and Portal Master Wake Up, the things that you kind of like if you want 100% the game, you can do the Portal Master Wake Up thing. It kind of levels up your game.
Oh, you know what I also really liked? If they incorporated the portal more into the games, like when you had to fight Kate, what was her name, Cassandra or something, where like she hid inside your portal and you had to take off the figurines and she was inside the portal. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was like the best boss fight ever. That and Mesmeralda and yeah, there's a lot. I feel like the Swap Force I feel like really did right was the villains were cool and Trap Team the villains were and the story was just so epic. People like Superchargers, I remember people like Superchargers because They like the vehicles. I wasn't really into the vehicles or any of the superchargers. I just really wanted to see what they were gonna do, how they're gonna make more characters for light and dark. That was like the only reason why I was really excited for superchargers.
Did they
I
make
was like,
light
oh,
and
no.
dark characters for this game?
For Imaginators, there's Starcast. There's a character. They did Blastertron as a light character.
Oh,
Um, they did some Hoodsicle. Hoodsicle. They brought back Hoodsicle as a figure. He used to be
oh,
undead,
I
but
see now. Aurora was one of them.
Hoodsicle used to be undead, but now some of the characters had to swap elements. So Taekwondo Quo, he used to be dark, and now he's fire.
Which makes no sense.
Water. Graveclopper being water makes no sense at all, besides the fact that he's blue. He has like blue fists, and it kind of matches the water base, so that's the only thing that makes sense. Taekwondo Quo kind of is kind of cool what he did. He has Buzzerbeak in one of his movesets. He used to be a villain, of course, from a trap on his own, but kind of got moved into one of the attacks of Taekwondo Quo.
Did they even say? Sorry, I just want to say real quick. Did they even say why his name was changed from Hawkmungus or something to Taekwondo Crow?
I don't think so.
Oh, was that it? Graveclobber was drowned to death, so he's water. I don't know. That's what said.
In his bio, his story, it said that he was because his catchphrase is "the water we grave away." It's something about him, I guess, dying in water or something. I don't know.
Wow, that is dark.
He drowned to death, so he's water. What? Yeah,
that's an insult.
Yeah, I still don't think it makes sense for the water element though, but I really thought that they were gonna have Dreamcatcher as a sensei. There's some villains I really wanted to be figures too, like Gulper. Like he could have easily been a Sentinel class.
Gulper was one of your favorites, I remember.
Gulper and Golden Queen.
I really like Luminous. I wish they brought him back.
Yeah, Luminous, and then Chef Pepperjack. Like what? Why Chef Pepperjack? They should just bought all the Doom Raiders. Like,
oh, totally. Like, people love the Doom Raiders.
Chef Pepperjack's an academy. Like, he's like a big part. I feel. Wait, he's not an academy, is he? No.
Did you ask if he's an academy, like the series?
I really think it's weird that they have Broccoli Guy with the Doom Raiders in academy. Dreamcatcher's kind of by herself.
I don't like his voice for academy. I like the game one better.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how they did the Doom Raiders voice. Well, not the voices were good for most of them. Chompy Mage is kind of weird. I still like Alex Ness as Chompy Mage. He should.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Something about like a year ago he quit it Toys for Bob. I don't know what happened to that. I don't know if anyone knows. But that was kind of sad. Like after Imaginators wrapped up, he was not a voice actor for Chompy Mage anymore. I wanted Ms. Morales, Chef Pepperjack, Nightshade, and all the other ones I wanted. Nightshade was pretty cool, but I feel like he looks too much like a different variation of Flynn. Like, it kind of looks weird.
Yeah, true.
I still want a Callie figure. I want NPCs as figures. They
got rid of Callie, didn't they?
No, they just had new characters. They introduced Mags and Buzz and Trap Team.
I loved Mags. She's so awesome.
Yeah, Mags really freshened up, I feel like, the series. I really hate the SWAT Force NPCs that they added, like the Power Pod idea, and then the guys, the Woodboro wasn't one of my favorite, kind of.
I'm alright with it.
They should bring Arbo back, like some of the ones from Spyro's Adventure, like T-Bone, Arbo, the Oracle, just like little stuff, the characters from stages. They just really need to like have a last game with like a bunch of the older NPCs and all interacting with stuff. I kind of miss the heroic challenges. I remember they used to be a pain in the butt for the first 2 games, and they took that out.
Definitely. Shoot, I was gonna say something I forgot. Oh, hey, P Diddy T. He says, "How are you today, Striker?"
Pretty good. I woke up like an hour ago, so I could do this. a live stream with an old friend, Corvamex.
Which is me. What's good?
The power pods were random and served no purpose. Yeah, Persephone is the best. I'm glad that they put it back in Imagination. Oh, what do you think about the Eon's Elites? I love the Eon's Elites.
Oh, I never bought any of them, to be honest. I never bought them.
Um,
I mean, I guess they're okay, you know, they're glittery and like shiny and like they come in their own case. I think that's pretty good. And you know, they're stronger too, but like I don't know, that's about it. I really don't care about them.
yeah. But yeah, I want Eon's Elite Hood Sickle. What? An Eon's Elite Sensei. I feel like if they should have done an Eon's Elite Igniter Camo Sunburn. They should have brought back Sunburn either as an Eon's Elite or a returning. But now I don't really want returnings anymore. There's like really no purpose for them since the Imaginators was the game that just has all new characters as figures than just returnings. It's kind of repetitive.
Yeah, no. I find it kind of weird that like they just like got rid of like all the old characters, just new ones now. Like, you know what I hated about Giants though? The one thing I hate about Giants, like they brought back old characters, but the only difference was they added like one new big power move, and that's about it. And so basically, you had the same figurine, and that's like that was just a waste of money in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, you can leave it into the chat. For any of us, if you have any questions, since there's a lot of new people coming into the chat. I think let's see. No Ian's Elite jetpack.
Let's see. Questions. You know, love answering questions. Mm.
Yeah, after the stream, you should you guys should definitely check out Corvamex's channel and kind of understand, I guess, a little bit more of why I wanted to do this. Because
if you want, but like I said, I find my videos terrible now. So proceed in your own warning.
You said before we did the stream that you didn't want to be forgotten. I'm just like, no. Like, I don't know. I felt bad. Like, I was just like, what?
I honestly don't care if I get forgotten about the whole Skylanders thing. To be honest, I don't. I kind of want to be forgotten in a way about all this.
Yeah, that's what you said. I was like, what?
This is my shameful past.
Probably like, oh my gosh,
it's a shameful past. I'm just saying.
Oh, who's Brian Meehan? What's up? No United Sky A, Florida rules, Snake of Skylands, or all they are gone. Well, United Scholars America, he's not gone. He's really relevant in the community. We talk every single week about doing videos and stuff together still. He's still doing stuff. Shining Shink says, do you want to make a top 10 video soon? I mean, I guess we could think of something and do a video together, whatever, soon. That'd be cool. I have a lot of top 10 stuff. I'm doing a lot of videos after this, definitely, with people. What kind of stuff do you do now, Corvamex? Oh, P. Diddy asked you.
In terms of like Skylander stuff, about like what, like the games, or about like the community, or
I guess like mainly like I guess what you do now.
Well,
not really.
I don't know. It's
like art and you draw.
Well, I mean, Aaron keeps me updated on stuff within the community. Mostly gossipy stuff, you know. I'm gossipy. I love that gossip. But no, I did finish playing Superchargers. Okay. So P. Diddy said no, just on your channel. Oh no, bro. I stopped. No, the purpose of this live stream was was talking about why I got out of Skylanders, just
Yeah, to
because.
bring Corvamex back to talk, just catch
Just to
up with
talk. I'm not gonna make new videos about Skylanders or anything. It's done. That's behind me.
the whole point of this video is like meeting up with somebody from your past and making like one very big live stream.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't do YouTube videos anymore. The last video I made was like, I don't know, it says 1 year ago, but I'm pretty sure that was 2. I don't know. If you guys want to watch that last video that I made, it was like my first digital drawing and commentary part 2. Just because I felt that was like the more real side of me. So that's why I liked that video more than any of the other ones, because I found they were cringy, to be honest. Yeah.
Yanni or Laurel? What?
I hear Laurel most of the time, to be honest. I did hear Yanni for
Yeah.
a few times, but then like it stopped, and all I hear is Laurel. I don't know. It's weird.
I hear Yanni. Yes. It's just like that dress thing from like years ago, but I hear Yanni for some reason. He said no YouTube at all. YouTube is life. Just kidding.
I don't know. I was thinking I don't know, if I was gonna make new YouTube videos, I'd make them about more realistic, the real me, you know what I mean? And stuff about, art and drawing and all that, because I'm getting more into like the artistic side of stuff. If you want, you can check out my art Instagram. I only got like a few stuff on there. Selfish plug in right here. But
I was gonna add your links too, but people are gonna think you're into the Hispanic community, but I just
I don't know.
He's not. People keep asking you to come back to Skylanders or something. I feel like in the comments. So
I missed this question. Duat says, "What was your favorite villain, Corvamex?" Definitely Golden Queen. She is Bay. She's Bay now. But no, she was really fun. I thought she was like an actual like really fun villain. I really liked her more than Chaos.
Her figure's pretty good too.
Oh yeah, since I bought Imaginators a few days ago or a week, I know I have her figure now, so I think it looks really cool.
Yeah, they kind of changed up with like they put like silver kind of gold on like some of the parts. It's like a different gold color than the rest of her.
I did notice that.
Like a McDonald's toy, I guess.
That's fair, actually. That's fair.
But they did that with Wildfire, and the gold looks pretty nice. Like it doesn't look cheap or anything at all.
Nolan TEPM says, "Sup, dude." Hi, up, person. I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's funny.
Yeah, I know a lot of people in the community. I'm only going to be here for a moment. Oh, that's fine. We've been streaming for an hour and 31 minutes. But people didn't stay here for the whole time, but just new people coming in and out.
That's fine. If when the stream is over and you want to like go back and watch it or listen,
yeah, you can go back and watch it. Lucky for you,
or listen to it. You don't have to watch.
I'm gonna make an epic thumbnail for this. Just kind of with camo with maybe a power pod from Swap Force. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but it's gonna be a thumbnail.
Just put a pic of a chinchilla for me, just because that's what I go by now. Just chinchilla.
A chinchilla, like an actual animal chinchilla, or
I don't know if you want. That's what I go by now, chinchilla.
Chinchilla. I should do that.
I mean, Josh, you can call me by my real name, my first name.
Yeah, I call you by your real name, I think, for the most part.
Yeah. I could never decide which one was my favorite Skylanders, to be honest.
It was always hard, but I kind of pick out like the ones I don't like, but then all the rest I do. I don't. It's kind of hard for me to do top 10s, but I do them.
True. I think my favorite, I don't know, in terms of like idea, my favorite one is Splat, just because like she's the artistic one, you know what I mean? And like her figurine smelled good.
People say that she smelled like bubblegum or something.
Cotton candy. I know the difference. She didn't smell like bubblegum, people. She smelled like cotton candy. I know it because I used to work in a haunted corn maze, and they sprayed cotton candy smell everywhere in like in the clown area. So I know it's cotton candy and not bubblegum, and it still smells like that to this day. And I think it smells really great.
See, mine, I never smell like anything. I was like, what? Is it because I like unboxed her, never put it back in the box
No,
today?
no, no. Mine's still unboxed, and like she still smells good.
Wow,
Yeah,
interesting.
that's why I put
Because
her
I
up.
heard people said that, but I just never witnessed. So, somebody asked you, so what do y'all do for fun since the um height of the community pass? Um, I don't know. There was a peak in the community that was like all the time, like here all the time. It was mainly when news kind of comes out and stuff like that. When news gets revealed or whatever. I feel like the community is here, but um right now it's just kind of like people making videos and stuff, so trying to keep the community alive. But I don't know. I will not watch the stream back. Tell me everything from the start. Oh no.
You don't even
um
have to
I
watch
guess
it. You can just have it as background noise while you're doing something else.
I don't know. I guess the short story is I had this idea of meeting up someone who is an ex SkyTuber, I guess, who was in the community for a long time. We did videos all the time in 2014, live streams. People may know who he is, people may not. People would probably, you might be thinking if he's coming back into the community, maybe not for right now, for when he's not coming back into the community, but he might still do YouTube later. But um, you should check out his channel because it was really awesome. And
No, for your own safety, don't. And if you do, just watch
I
the
just
latest
had
one.
this. I just really think this was a good idea, and people will probably like. But the reaction, what I wanted from this live stream was people going like, "Who's that? Who's that?" To be honest, like because I feel like it really. I feel like this was a really awesome, interesting idea.
Oh yeah,
Like
no,
I
totally.
thought of this idea for months. I'm just like, okay, I know I'm gonna do this with Corvamex. I thought I was gonna get someone else into here too, like Skylanders Nick or something. But I had this idea for a while, but then I just texted you this idea like 2 weeks ago. I didn't think you would care about my channel or anything Skylander related anymore, so I didn't know how you kind of would feel on things.
Surprised, but I
Now we know.
agreed.
And this stuff's not, we just an hour ago started talking. Um, So it was kind of like it's nothing we said was probably like written down or anything. I don't script out my content, but this is just real video, like I guess. I will not. Okay. Oh wait, backward noise tomorrow when I'm working on the community computer. Everyone remembers Cove. Good, you remember Corvamex. Good, good.
I still remember you
I
too,
thought
P Diddy. Your name used to be P Diddy T Sports Cards, but now you changed it to P Diddy T Tube. Yeah, I
so.
remember.
Yeah. I don't know.
I know.
Anything else we should say?
Well,
I
I still
guess.
gotta give my thing. You said because they asked what we've been doing after the whole Skylanders peak thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
When was this? So, just going through life basically after, the Skylanders thing, I got into newer stuff. Um, I had to finish high school, which let me tell you, high school was a pain to go through. Like, I'm pretty sure I ended up with depression at some point because of it. Yeah, no, it was terrible. Um,
In 2014, I went through a breakup, so the only thing I was thinking of was the kind of community. That's kind of what made me still do videos.
That's good
I
actually.
don't,
And then so yeah, no, there was that, and I think I almost didn't graduate because I failed my English class my second year because that's when I started to get really bad at that stuff. I still graduated though. I'm all good. But after going to college, I feel way more better, and I'm like my old pippy cherry self. Yeah, no, because last year I hated everything. Like if you talked to me in the morning, I would have probably bit your head off. I'm not afraid to admit it. Um, so yeah, no. So after going to college and all that, it's been really great actually. And um, I've decided to be a little bit more serious with what I'm trying to do with my life, which is working at Cartoon Network and hopefully have my own show one day. And so I got to get a little bit more serious with art. So I took some courses in college. This semester being a figure drawing class where you draw live models. in the nude, if I have to add that, but I don't care about that stuff. If you want to see it, I have a link. I don't know. Here, Josh, look at the chat. Not our chat, not the Google chat.
The artwork?
Yeah, the chat in the Google Hangout, not in the YouTube one.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah. That newer one was my favorite one. That one looks so good. But that's besides the point. So yeah, so I've decided for this summer I'm gonna be playing some of my games I haven't played since Christmas. I got some video games for Christmas, but I haven't been able to play it at all. So I want to do that and then work a little bit more on my art. That's pretty much it. P. Diddy says, yeah, you remember the old name. Sweet. Of course I do. That was, I don't know how I remember. I just do. I wasn't in the community in 2014. Oh my gosh, P. Diddy is here. Dance for Us, Rip Skylander Boy and Girl, Coin Op TV, and the 8-Bit Heater. Dang, that's true. No, the 8-Bit Theater, wasn't it? The 8-Bit Theater? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 8-Bit Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one who like started the hunting, I feel like, on YouTube. Like he hunt all the time. It was like made awesome ideas. P. Diddy said, maybe I will pull off another dance on my channel soon. Yeah, clips of him has been hidden in Jap's, well, not hidden, but in Jap's 28 videos, and as a intro for his Jap's channel or whatever, he does like a dance or whatever. Funny.
That's cool, actually.
And there's one with Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Ew. Now, speaking of music, I got into Gorillaz about a year ago, and like I love Gorillaz so much right now. The group, with the music, I love Gorillaz. Who here loves Gorillaz? I do.
Shining Shink says all the SkyTubers left, even though they got a lot of dough from it.
I don't think a lot of people got a lot of money for it, to be honest. I mean, they were still kind of like small YouTube channels, and like the ad revenue wouldn't be as much as like PewDiePie. You know what I mean? Before the ad apocalypse.
Yeah, I know it kind of like hit a bunch of people, like UNESCO's America, Jordan, Jap was one, but yeah. So I think we got like 10 viewers throughout this whole live stream. That was epic. Like I'm really surprised people would watch me still. I don't know, on live streams. I feel like this has been a really successful live stream. It's amazing.
I love it too, actually.
Shadow Dragon said, LOL, hey everyone, Justin Bieber is fantastic. Yeah.
That name sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
Yeah, he does. He right now he just plays a lot of Fortnite.
Nope, never mind. I thought I did, but never mind. Who was it? Duat said, I've heard a Gorilla song. Yeah, you did, because it's so good. I'm pretty sure everybody's heard at least one song in their life that's from Gorillaz. Mostly maybe Feel Good Inc., but
Yeah. But I don't know. Should we end off the stream? Wait here? I don't know.
I don't know. Y'all got some questions still, though? If you got some questions, I'd be glad to answer some, because I love questions. Yeah. Luckily, I'm finally done for this semester in college, so I got time to do stuff. Well, I wish I had like all the time. I still have work though. I mean, I'm part time. You know what I mean? So that's like a 4 hour and 30 shift. But that still takes up a little bit of time in the day. I did get promoted though recently. I work at Michael's, actually, the arts and crafts store.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I got promoted to custom framer.
People go there to paint, to get paint for their Skylanders. I mean, I do, and I think most people go to like Walmart or something to just get paint.
If you did come to the place where I work, I'd totally give you a hookup and give you that discount.
Oh my gosh.
If you needed to.
Who did you think were the most active in the Sky community in like 2014? Oh, It
Well, there
was
was you, Josh. There was you.
there was me, Alpha Ambush. He was an Alpha. Then it was his name's Firefeet. Not Firefeet. It went way back. Oh, Wallop Wannabe. It was a yeah. His name was Wallop Wannabe then. Skylanders Nick. Malice.
Yeah, Malice.
Steve. Um, there's so many people.
Uh,
Now I know how it feels
I'm
to
not
kind of
copying
list.
Fred, Adrian,
Yeah, Mike Charge.
Magna Charge. I don't know if I was active. I don't know if you want to count me into it, but I didn't really was that
Yeah, I
active
was gonna
compared
count
to you
you
guys.
and yeah, definitely you. You're on the stream. But yeah, there was like I feel like totally different people that you don't really see much of now. Like right now, it's Jap and Portal Power TV. But yeah, it's totally different change. Can Clover
That's
show me some of his art? What said?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. So I don't have any like. Usually, I draw cartoony stuff, right? More cartoony stuff, right? I do have an Instagram page of my drawings I did for my figure drawing class. Be warned, though, it's nudity, obviously. So if you're like not, if you're sensitive about that stuff,
Yeah.
or just don't be a child about it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean. So I can link that in the chat. Let me just get the link. Wait, am I allowed to put links in the chat?
I don't know.
Am I I don't know. I feel like aren't moderators only allowed to do that?
I have no clue. I don't know what would happen if you linked something in the chat.
Yep.
I think it would. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
have
can't.
no. I think it used to be you couldn't, but maybe you can now or something.
I can't. You should probably make me a moderator. Just so I can do that real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna put your Instagram and stuff in the chat. But yeah, this live stream has been going on for 2 hours, an hour and 46 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, it's been fun, honestly. Like, it seems like people actually really want to like get to know you and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, maybe like, I mean, we have all summer. We could like easily do something else or something. I could.
Oh yeah, totally.
Live stream with other people too, but I just wanted this live stream to just be you or whatever because it's a podcast. But yeah, it's really fun. I mean, next thing I'm gonna go live talking about positives and negatives about Skylanders. Like positives and negatives about each game too. That would be a live stream and stuff. Yeah. Could you give like maybe a few positives about a game or something, or negatives? We could. I don't know. Have you played all the way through Superchargers?
I did. I beat Superchargers and all that. Well, first of all, can you just make me like the moderator real quick so I can just add that link?
I could try.
Thank you.
It's kind of really complicated. I don't know.
I don't even remember how you're supposed to do that. Oh, aren't you supposed to just like? Oh wait, I gotta write my name in there or something, don't I?
Actually, that would be easier. Actually, because if you just write something in the chat, I could just easily right click and.
Oh, true. Okay.
You should do that because then you would have to go all the way into settings.
True. Okay, there we go. Did you see it?
Now I gotta go back to the stream.
P. Diddy says, off for dinner. You guys have a great night. You too, P. Diddy. See ya. Thanks. Nice seeing ya, after years.
Yeah, it's let's see. No. The chat's not even loading anymore. What the?
Is it? I mean, mine's still there.
Oh, there we go. There we are. Okay, moderator. There you go.
Oh, well, that was easy. Cool.
That was easy.
Yeah. I'm a moderator. Press the Alt key to pause the chat. Wow, so much privilege. So much privilege, so much power. I have the power to ban people if I want to.
You put like people in like 30-second timeouts.
Well, I'm gonna abuse the power. No, I'm not. Anyway, so I'm gonna link y'all that Instagram page with my art. It's just like I don't know how many drawings are there. 8 drawings. Yeah. So, like I said, it has nudity though, most of them. So, if you're like sensitive about that stuff, just
US.
don't be a baby about it and be like, oh, they're naked. Like, no. So yeah. Well, that's done. What were we talking about?
I have no idea.
I love how we go on tangents so much.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I don't know.
What were we talking? I can't believe. I remember now. Okay, you were just talking about where you're gonna do for your next the camo cast.
Oh yeah, the positives and negatives about each Skylander game. That would be epic. Do you have like a few positives and negatives about like Superchargers one?
Well, isn't that gonna be for the next video though?
Yeah, I might have. I'm gonna have you on, I guess.
You should bring someone else too. You know, like the camo cast episode 2. You know, if you should see when Aaron's available.
Yeah, I want to do it with Aaron and stuff like that, and you. Let's think about it. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing. I just don't know who originally was gonna be on it, but I guess I'm gonna have you and Aaron definitely on there, and I'm gonna have like maybe 2, I guess, people in the community. I think maybe kind of even it out a little bit, so I can get like I don't know a 2 thought. I don't know 2 different kinds of thoughts into that.
I getcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. You know, the only problem is scheduling when that would be, you know, because, you know, Aaron's got work, I got work.
Yeah. I talk to Aaron, I think, most of the time. We Skype and stuff sometimes. Whenever he, I guess, is on, he usually tells me when, I guess, when he has no work and stuff. He usually comes on and chats and stuff. Usually it's gonna be like one of those days where like I'm like, oh, it would be a perfect time to live stream, and then I guess I'm gonna have to try to find a good day to do that with you too.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if it helps, I work mostly at night, not in the mornings. So, you know, that helps.
you kind of like, I think you're kind of like Aaron. You kind of like you kind of sleep. You guys say your sleep schedule's messed up, and I'm like mine's messed up too. So I can kind of agree on that.
Yeah, no, my sleep schedule's horrible, and that's why I'm always so tired too. Oh well, what you gonna do? Sleep normally? Psh, that's not what teenagers do.
So all yeah. Right.
Anybody else got any more questions for us? We'd love to answer some. Just got a call saying my credit card's expired, bro. I ain't even got it. Wait, what?
Oh, no.
Oh, maybe they called the wrong number.
The heck?
Okay, I was like, what? Okay, no. I actually got like a debit card a few like weeks ago too. Finally, so hooray!
Oh, you know, so America said, "Yo, Carlos, how are you?"
I am tired. That's the real thing. That's if you want to be truthful, I'm tired. But at least I'm not stressed today. That's good.
It's good.
Yeah, no, totally. Let's see. I was gonna find something real quickly. Oh well, can't find it.
Yeah, so guys, if whoever's still watching, you make sure you go follow him, and I guess check out his channel, and you guys can get more of Carlos via Corvamex.
Don't check out my channel. It's cringe. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Just terrible videos. No, just don't. I wanted to die.
So yeah, I think it's the podcast, but we definitely can easily keep in touch and stuff. if there's anything else you want to say. Um, but yeah, I don't think people have any more questions.
I do have a few words really quickly. All right, kids, stay in school, don't do drugs, and eat your vegetables.
Yeah, so yeah, stay tuned for more videos and stuff. I have a lot of things going on with videos. And stay tuned for the next Chemo Cast episode 2. Talking about positives and negatives about each Skylander game. So yeah, so make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. I'll put his links in a second after the stream ends. I'm gonna put his links in the description. Go back and watch this if you missed all the rest of this live stream. Whenever you came in, you can go back all the time and watch this video. So yeah, so make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And I don't know if you have an intro, or do you just want to say like peace out, Carlos?
Have a good night, everyone.
See you guys next time.
Goodbye.